Lions TV, this is your match report for the game that I've just watched at Kelmont Road between the under-23s of Millwall and Watford. Millwall winning the game by 2-1. I am driving, I am sorry. I am paying attention to the road, but also to the game as well. I've walked away from there today. Very, very happy. Would have paid money to watch that, although, of course, I didn't have to, as it's free to watch the under-23s. A very entertaining game, which Millwall have won once again at the death. And again, I called it to my mate. I said, they'll keep going, they'll get a winner. And that's exactly what happened. Fair play to Watford as well. Henry Wise, Dennis Wise, of course, his son, was involved for them. There was goals, there was tackles flying in, there was a 22-man brawl at one point, crossbars getting hit. Fantastic value for money, 0, isn't it? The team was Joe Wright in goal. We played a flat back four with Garande, left back, Bessart Topoloj and Okoli, centre backs, George Walker at right back. Then we played a 5-man midfield, or a 3-man midfield and 2 wingers. It was Ben Thompson, central midfield, pulling the strings, along with Alfie Allen, Sean O'Brien back in a 10, Seb Drozd, right wing, but is left-footed, so likes to cut in. And on the other side to that was Nana Boateng playing on the left, but likes to cut in on his right foot, with Tyrese Briscoe as a central striker. Game started, Millwall playing very, very well. And I did say last week after the Charlton defeat that Tyrese Briscoe does very well, holds the ball up very well, but they've got to get closer to him. And today they did that, and they was getting it into the big man. He was holding it up, and instead of them knocking it in and staying where they are and not moving, they was continuing their runs, getting the ball back off the big man, running beyond him and creating chances, and some really good early chances for us. Great move down the middle of the pitch, switch it to left, crossed into the box, and Sean O'Brien at full stretch just can't wrap his foot around it enough to put us in the lead. After that, Ben Thompson tested their goalkeeper from distance. Good save from their keeper, parries out for a corner. One before that as well from Ben Thompson from distance, clips the bar and goes over from about 25 yards out. Plenty of whip and dip on it, just not enough to guide it into the net, and it hits the bar and goes over. Then, totally against the run of play, Watford take the lead, and I didn't enjoy their goal, but just shows you how simple sometimes football can be, and it gets overcomplicated sometimes massively in this day and age across the ball, not just Millwall. Watford come down our left, ball into the box, it comes into the centre forward. Joe Wright set nicely, he's got 2 defenders blocking him from goal. With his back to goal, he just controls it first time, back heels it, and it just catches everyone by surprise and trickles into the net. And Watford undeservedly were in the lead going in towards half-time. I thought it was going to get there at 1-0 to Watford, but we equalised just before half-time. Sean O'Brien from a corner, delivery on a sixpence, fantastic corner in, and Okoli, the centre-half, up, header, past the goalkeeper. Watford, no chance, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half was a little bit slow starting, but again, when it got going, especially after the fracas, shall we call it, in the middle of the pitch, it was all systems go again, and Watford seems to be committing themselves a little bit more, and Millwall was sort of, at times I was thinking, fuck, we've got 2-on-2 at the back here if we can expose it. And a few times Sean O'Brien rolls in Abdul Malik, who'd come on for Briscoe. His touch took him miles away and he lost the ball. Another one, great flick over the top from Sean O'Brien. Ben Thompson lays in Nana Boateng, great strike. Goalkeeper gets down and saves it. Chances as well for Watford at the other end. Great defending from us, but rebounds fall into Watford players. One hits the bar, another one ballooned over from a yard out. As I said, it's a really, really entertaining game. Sean O'Brien, again for us, hits the crossbar again. The groundsman might have to get a lick of the old emulsion out to get the paint back on the post and the bar. The amount of time the woodwork got it today. He's running along Sean O'Brien, and he sees Nana Boateng there. He'd already laid in Boateng once, who'd had his shot saved. He'd rolled in Abdul Malik once, who had run and messed the move up. So this time, Nana makes the run, does really well. Pulls the defender away. Sean O'Brien cuts in on his right foot, edge of the box, absolutely trolleys one, comes thundering back off the bar. And you thought it might end 1-1 here, but like I always say, these 23s have got fucking a bit of Millwallness in them. They've got a bit of bollocks about them. They've got a bit of character. And some of them, you could just see in their face. This Seb Drozd, especially, the youngster we bought from Uxbridge. I've covered this before. I really like him because he's got raw talent. He's played men's football. He's come into this now, and he's just got the same attitude, the same bit about. I'm just going to get the ball and run at people because that's what I fucking want to do with it, and that's exactly what he does with it. I've missed the chance to go. So much happened that I've missed. A second goal for us that got disallowed, crossing to the box again from Sean O'Brien, and Okoli, who'd scored the first, of course, gets up, heads it in off the post for the second. I think it was pushing in there, adjudged to be offside, I'm not sure, but as you can tell by my excitement, it was a good game, and there was, what I'm telling you as well, chances at either end, and right at the death, the ball gets worked right. Nana Boateng stands up his man, tries to go left, tries to go right, bides the right time, whips it across the face of the box, and Seb Drozd firing in at the back post, couldn't really miss, almost did. Fantastic goal, and it's absolute scenes at Kelmont Road. The 23s are in a pile, they're in a bundle, they're celebrating, they've got togetherness, they've got team spirit, they've got bollocks, they've got Millwallness, they've got togetherness, and they've got a desire and a hunger to play for the shirt. And there you go, we win the game by 2-1, and once again, I've enjoyed a 23's game more than I've enjoyed a first team game. It finishes at Kelmont Road. Millwall under 23's 2, Watford under 23's 1. Let's hope the first team can maybe take a few tips from this one and get us 3 points over the line tonight against Reading. I will be live streaming. I'm actually on the way to the den now via the Pie and Mash shop at 7:30. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.